So good morning guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want us to round up on what we started yesterday. Before we go on to the next one, I'll think about it, then we'll look into the next topic of discuss where we rub minds together. So I spoke about the reasons why watermelon tend to crack up whenever they are coming up, whenever they are fruiting. And I remember that I mentioned 3 things yesterday. I said excess water can be one of the reasons, inadequate water also can be one of the reasons. So there shouldn't be too much of everything in it. And another thing is that when they lack calcium while growing up. And I remember that I mentioned specifically in the video that about the things that you need to do to make sure you prevent these things from happening. So today I'll be mentioning the remaining two. And number one is sudden change in temperature. Now this can also affect fruits. I've been saying this in most of my video that plants are like babies. It's just like someone who has been living in a baby, someone who was given birth to in the UK, grew up in the UK, and all of a sudden, maybe because they need to come or he needs to come and school back in Nigeria, then it just changes weather. That's the kind of situation that happens to plants at times. So sudden change in weather or temperature can also cause them to react, and before you know what's happening, you start to see cracks in them. And the moment you start seeing cracks, trust me, there's nothing you can do. The best thing you can do is make sure that you keep the temperature cool for them or moderate for them to the adequate level it's meant to be while they're growing. So the next one I want to talk about, the fifth one I want us to talk about, is applying ammonium to your plants while they are fruiting. Now the moment your watermelon start fruiting, there's no need for you to put ammonium into them, because ammonium is like they are your normal fertilizers that you use. Your urea, for example, now is a very good example. Now your urea, they contain ammonium and a nitrate. Then the ammonium in it is the slow release nitrogen, while the nitrates is the fast acting nitrogen. These things, they are like boosters. They give sudden boost to your plant. Maybe your plants are not growing up very well, maybe you're having a stunted growth. The moment this thing come into them, they activate certain cells into plants, and as a result of that, you start seeing your plants shooting up immediately. So at the point where they are already flowering and you now apply it to them, you are forcing them to grow beyond what they are supposed to be growing. So therefore their body will not be able to take so much charge for them to, because there's nowhere they want to put those nutrients that are coming in anymore. Those nutrients are only useful to them while they are growing up, but the moment they start bringing out fruits, they don't need those strong nutrients anymore. All they need is just maybe control the water you give to them. So make sure you don't apply ammonium to them whenever you are trying to, whenever they start fruiting. Are you getting me? So if you can do all these 5 things I mentioned to you, trust me, you're going to have a very good yield. The same thing is applicable maybe to your cucumber, maybe to your pepper and all the likes. Don't do these things in excess. I know we want to get results, and if at all you want to do anything, make sure your fertilizers are organic. Are you getting me? Organic fertilizers are best to be used in terms of all these kind of things. If you want to do them, you can create those compost in your house, make use of remnants of foods, soak them in water, treat them together. There are people that are explaining these things on the internet on what to do to get organic compost. Maybe if I have the time, I'm going to also teach us how to make an organic compost in our own house. So thank you very much, and I hope this has been able to help you. Until next time again, I am Daniel Olufemi. You can of course drop your questions, whatever the things you need, or visit my YouTube channel for more related content. Till then, stay blessed and happy weekend. Bye.